Hey guys, welcome back to NFT Inspo. For today's video, we are going to show you how to use Google Calendar for scheduling. So if you're interested, let's start the tutorial. In this case, you might be wondering, or you might be new to using Google Calendar here, and you're wondering how do you start scheduling via the platform itself. Well, arranging your schedule here is actually pretty easy. As you can see, we're already in Google Calendar here. So just go to calendar.google.com to access your account or your calendar here. So as you can see at the left panel here, we have the mini version of our calendar, the calendars that is linked to our account, and other calendars that you might have added. Now, in this case, how do you start scheduling here? So first is you need to basically specify your calendars here. So by default, you have the your name section here, which includes your default calendar. So in this case, if you added birthdays, this is where you'll be able to basically see them. Now, what if you want to have a specialized calendar here? Well, typically you go to other calendars here, click on the plus button, and you want to click on create new calendar. So for example, I'm going to name this as work, and you can go ahead and add your description if you want to. In this case, go and click on the create calendar option here. Now, once we've created our calendar here, we should be able to have or add another section. So you can see we have the settings for my calendars. I have my default one, I have my birthdays, I have work, and I have school now. So what we added just is the work section here. So let's go ahead and go back into our calendar. Now, once you've added your calendar here that you want to add all your schedule for that specific calendar, because depending on what calendar you choose here, different schedules will actually appear. So if you have a school calendar, this is where your school activities will appear. But if you have a schedule for work, once you click on work here, all the work details or schedules, this is where they will actually start appearing. Now, to add a schedule into your calendar, what we need to do is we need to select the appropriate date here and appropriate time. So for example, around Monday, I want to set this around 1 to 2 p.m. Let's go and click on this cell here. Now, you want to add the schedule itself. So I'm going to say this is going to be a test schedule. And from here, you want to either choose event, task, or appointment schedule. But I want to say this is going to be event. You can go ahead and set the time for it if you want to specify it further. You can even choose find a time here. So in this case, you can go ahead and choose that. You can even add Google Meet video conferencing here if you want that. If you want more options, click on more options here, and it will actually expand it further. Now, in this case, how do we actually further actually edit this? Well, one thing that we could do here as well is by adding locations. So if you want to click on locations here, you can basically add the location that you want to specify here if it does has a location. You could also add description or even attachments. Like for example, if you have a PDF file that you want attached here, that if you want to want your guests to read it first, so you can go ahead and attach them as well. Now in this case, at the very bottom, you have the calendar itself. So you now have the option to choose which calendar do you want to actually add this. So since we already chosen work here, by default it's going to be work, but you can change it to your default calendar here or whatever. So for example, I'm going to actually set this for work, and you can also choose either BC or you're free. You default visibility here, you can go ahead and make this public or even private. So for example, I'm going to make this private. You can even add notifications if you want to, like 10 minutes before or even. So in this case, you can go and click on the X or remove notifications here if you want to. But once you've added all the details, let me just add test schedule here. Let's go and click on save here, and we should now have our schedule. Now, in this case, whenever we actually go to our other calendars, for example, I'm going to uncheck this one and click on my name here. As you can see, it does not appear. But whenever we actually enable the work calendar here, our test schedule should now appear. So yeah, so those are the basics in scheduling in Google Calendar, and that's about it. So hopefully this video was able to help you. Like and subscribe to NFT Inspo. Thank you for watching.